A couple of days have passed, and Magness has spent this time labouring, gathering resources and trying to make some extra cats for him and his pack. Whilst Molly is growing and becoming more capable, food is still an issue at times. It's not that there's a lack of money for our food, more of there's a lack of food to buy with our money. Although we have worked hard for these last 2 days, we have not gained that much. Sadly, resources as they are don't seem to be worth that much in Kenshi at the moment, at the very least. So there's little for us to do but to keep on at the grindstone. The Shek, who control Squin, seem to be good, honourable people. They come and aid Magness whenever he gets attacked by bandits. They don't try to squeeze him for his hard-earned cats like the United Cities did. As far as I can tell, they don't sell slaves like the Holy Nations, and apart from the occasional bit of racism or speciesism, they seem to be good people. So Magness has decided that this is where we're going to set up shop for some time at the very least. In between Magnus's workings, when he has taken the time to rest, his dreams have not been pleasant. He's had a recurring nightmare of being beaten and left for dead outside Squin, just outside of the walls, where the guards would have surely have saved him. His loyal hounds, having no way to actually save their master, would end up sharing his fate eventually. So Magness has decided, after finally realising what these dreams meant, it was time to find an ally. Even if he had to pay for that privilege, he needed someone to help watch over himself and his loyal hounds. From what Magness knows, this is not a cheap endeavour. And if he wants to be able to feed everyone, well then, he's going to need a lot more cats than he has at the moment. At least enough to take the edge off the next big expense: hiring an ally. Right, let us head back into Squin. Hopefully we can buy some more equipment as well, as our backpack for one is not the greatest of buys that we could have acquired. There's Swift. Well, don't know if there's anyone in the other bar at the moment, but let us have a word with Swift. It's... We'll soon find out. Molly, of course, stays outside to watch, in case anyone were to try anything. Black skin, Tin Man, outcast. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you look like. This is a fresh start, and I need work, outsider. Are you hiring? A fresh start? Around here, I'm just a low-class peasant. You get treated like dirt if you're not a fearless fighting machine. Well, I'm not good at what... Well, I'm good at what I do, and I deserve better than to be treated like a servant. So now I'm starting over. How much are you charging, and what are your skills? I charge 6,000 cats. I'm an engineer. I build things. Are you interested? Swift. That's a lot of cats. We need an ally, and I said it would be expensive. Welcome to the pack, Swift. But Swift, we need to work on your posture. There's no way. Straighten out. Hang on. So your posture's good. Your shoulder, there we go. Raise the neck up. And I don't understand what's going on with your shoulders. Sorry, Swift, you may have just gained a few extra pounds. Why not? Why not? Let's lower down your height somehow. I don't know how we're doing this magically, but you look a bit better like that. There's something wrong with your chest, and I don't know what it is. Ooh. What kind of monstrosity is this? Jesus Christ. What? Well, it definitely helps your issue with your arms. Or is it your chest? I don't... There's definitely something wrong with... It wasn't my intention, but never mind. He says as he was on the option. It's got to be further up. So it's not your... Is it your shoulders? It just seems like you're... It seems really weird, and I don't know why that is. Maybe it's your stance. Oh, it's your stance. Oh, okay. It was your stance that was making you all weird, and we'll go with a nice neutral. Okay. Well, Swift, it is good to have you on the team. Welcome. I think Magness is happy with this decision. Well, you have a weapon, at the very least. You have a weapon. You've got some strength, which will help. What's your athletics? 16? Your labour is 24. Okay. Well, welcome to the group, Swift. You have actually taken most of my money, but we are finally not just one man and his pack. We are growing. So, we're going to go and do some stuff off camera, basically. Well, no, we've got just enough money. Let's have a look and see if we can get Swift a backpack. As it's going to take some time to make up the money that we need. We could buy a house now. Wait, is he saying that to us? Or to... Wandering Assassin, Nobi feed. He has 65 attack with a plus 14. His dexterity is... Holy shit. Don't move out of his way. Don't get in his way. He's a man not to be messed with. I'm not sure why, but Molly seems to be... She wants to stay outside and protect us in case anyone tries to sneak in and attack. Ooh, a thieves backpack. For 3,000? That's a lot. But it doesn't have any negatives to combat. I think we're going to have to go for it. Right, so we have lost even more money. And there are some more maps here. But I don't think we can afford to be buying maps. So let's have a look how much money we can actually make back. We're only getting 151 cats per lump of iron. That's not really good enough. Once we take out our food, it's not so great. The grog, we might as well sell all of it. Because at least this area is safe and we can use it as a base. I'm also noticing how we may have to start making grog. Because depending on how hard it is to make, it's a good earner. And if we could have just a small cactus patch somewhere... Excuse me. Too much dust. If we could have a small cactus patch somewhere and make cactus grog or rum, then it'd be a good idea. Now we could get 700 for that. I'm going to keep it for now. And right, we're back up to 6,600. So let's have a look in the bar here. We will stock up on food. I'd have died on the Holy Plains if not for the stone golem. Glaring at you, I'm here to trade. So, for 67 cats per, they have stocked up on food. Which is nice. Now we could definitely do with trying to make some rum and selling it. Let's grab all of their meat. The hounds are going to need to eat soon as well, and we can't let them go. Have them going hungry. Wait, yeah. So yes, now with Swift on our team, hopefully we'll have an easier time of things. We should at the very least be able to get more work done. 18 attack. Could we have them? Could we? I'm going to say no for now. We haven't had that much chance to really improve our combat skills. But with Swift, should have put an S on her name. With Swift, that name's going to really get to me. Swift, I should have renamed you. Can I? No. Never mind. With Magness and Swift now in the team, hopefully more will get done. And it is... Did I make Swift taller than Magness? I will leave you here and we will come back hopefully once I have some more money, and we'll look into buying a building so that we can actually start to produce something in the safety of, well, Squin and Squin's protectors. So I'll bring you back once there's something happening. It's been a strange couple of days as Swift and Magness worked tirelessly, labouring to try and make some extra cats. This was boring, lobotomous work, but at least it gave them a chance to get to know each other, to talk and build up a friendship. After their time labouring, however, they returned to the larger of the bars. They found that there were a lot more people in tonight. Far more drifters had come to Squin, and perhaps this was a sign that their party should grow more. But first, we needed more cats and more food, so a deal would have to be struck. Again, with the small amounts that they're able to make by selling raw resources. It would do them wisely to stock up on food, especially if they were planning to acquire more people in their group. With 13,000 they can indeed at least see who would be right to join their group. Let us start with Oren, as she seems more capable than the others in the group. Blackskin, how about earning yourself a loyal Sheik warrior? Go on. I need to be fed. I need to be freed. 3,500 cats to free me from my lord. Let me fight for an outsider as a mighty warrior. Once again, peasant life is killing my soul. I need battle. This is a difficult one. But you are cheap for a warrior, for someone to help protect the group. Oren, you will fight again. Come with us. So, Oren, how do you stand? How are you? You know what? I think you're good. I don't think I really need to do anything to you. No. Oreny? Oreny. I wonder how long I have been muted. But Orony has joined our group. We now have a chic warrior in our company. We'll need to get her some armor, which Magness is more than willing to hand off to her straight away. Equip yourself, Orony, so you are not naked to the world. You have a horse chopper and very little else. But at the very least, you have a chainmail shirt on, and our group grows even more. Orony was expensive, yes, but is it possible that we may get another? I think for now, we'll at least talk to the others in the bar. Blatskin, looking for fresh recruits? Yes, I am. Wolf. Then perhaps this will be my chance to prove myself as a warrior rather than die a farmhand. I charge 3,000 cats. I'm sorry, Wolf, but I'm not interested at the moment. You're a farmhand turned warrior for 3,000. Hotlongs. You a warrior, Flatskin? I'm looking for a new clan. I want to be able to fight, to earn my way to the afterlife, to the gateway. But here as a servant I can never fight. Sure, you can fight with us. For 3,000 cats. On second thoughts, forget it. That's a lot of money to go paying out for Orny. Orny is at least a warrior. She can protect us. Those others are just labourers who want to be warriors. That's not going to help us in the long run. But with Orny on our team now, we can at least get her a bag. Then she can help us gather resources. Even if she's not going to mine them directly herself. So unfortunately, there's not a decent bag. I don't want to be... We have the opportunity now to be picky with our equipment. So I think that's what we're going to do. And rather than just getting another normal bag, we're going to try and get everyone a thieves bag. Let's have a look at Orony's stats. She has some decent strength for a starting character, dexterity and perception. She's good at hacking and with heavy weapons and blunt weapons. She has 10 melee attacks straight off the bat. Does not have very good dodge. Well, she is definitely a warrior. Her athletics is something to be desired, but we will have to increase that over time. Yes, as our tribe gets stronger, grows ever larger, I'll leave you here. And Molly has become a teen. So let us have a look. With some extra strength, toughness, dexterity, more combat weapon skill, and more melee attack and a lot more melee defense, our young pup is definitely growing and will soon be a decent hound to protect our group. I'll bring you back if anything else happens, but we are still working towards buying a house for our group to start producing something. Somehow we have to create a way to get money, and we can't keep digging at rock to do so. I'll bring you back later on. As we continue to work away, trying again to get enough money to create our own home within Squin, Orny points out to a group of goats. And he points out these goats to Magness and tells him, why do we buy our food? Why don't we just take it from the land? Magness isn't too keen on putting his team at risk, but with Swift's agreement in the labours are too much. No warrior should wield a pick. Better to wield a sword. And with Molly and Max both raring to engage in sport, I think it's time for us to engage the enemy. Wow, we are taking some damage. Can you? Oh, Swift is down. Swift is down. This is not good. Ori, how are you doing? Ori is taking some damage. Magness is also taking damage. How about Molly and Max are not doing great either? We're gonna have to get out of here. Unfortunately, the goats were far more than what Magness was expecting. Ori not lying, but perhaps being with the Sheik for so long, she has gained a exaggerated view in her capabilities and has unwittingly overinflated our opinion of our abilities as well, with many of the team swiftly falling to the goats. Is now up to Magness and Orny to try and get them back up. Orny, help Max, he is dying. How is Swift? Swift is dying as well, oh dear. This idea of a easy battle has turned out to be not the case at all. With two of our companions now dying, we're going to have to move quickly in order to save them. Swift may not survive this, but Magness has made damn sure that Ori knows that Max is the one to be saved. Ori, why have you stopped? You ran out of medical kit? Shit. How many has Magness got left? Magness only has one left. Ori, quickly come over to Swift and trade. I don't know how long Swift has before death. It can't be long though. This may have been a disastrous attempt. And our healing items are running low. Come on, Ori. You can do it. We believe in you, Ori. Save your comrade's life. Not your life, your comrade's life. I have... Okay, no. Oh, okay, Swift is being cared for. Max apparently is still dying, and Magness is out of healing items. Magness, with all haste and quickness, get into the bar and see if you can get some healing items. Ori, I think Swift is good enough. Save Max. Run back and save him. As Magness runs into the bar covered in blood. Oh no. No. They do not have the items that he needs. Thinks to himself quickly, and he knows where healing items can be found, but they're at the other end of town. We may be too late. Or he frantically runs between each patient, trying to keep them from fading. It may be too late for Max. Come on, Ori, you can do this. Save our dying puppy. Yes, we need medical supplies immediately. You may even need a splint kit. Buy it, without question. Do not look at the price. Do not have enough time for prices. Our comrades are fading quickly and we must save them. Ori is doing her best. She's not a medic, she is a warrior. These are new skills to her, but she is trying. She is doing a bloody good job of it. So our first combat that we engaged, that we started, has led to nothing but disaster. But at the brink of disaster, we pulled back. It looks as if everyone will survive somehow. Though they may be bruised and battered. They will make it. Ori, come over here and get Swift. Pick her up. Bring her closer to Magness. And with all quickness, we are able to save our entire team. And Magness will definitely not be listening to Ori again when it comes to what we can handle. I think this experience has taught Magness one thing. We are weak. We are very, very weak. And Kenshi does not abide weakness. Good one. Get healing. Ori. Don't have a medkit now. Wait for a minute and Magness will see to you soon. This endeavour has been far more than what I was expecting. But we may have gained some... we definitely gained some life experience. Just how dangerous the wildlife of Kenshi is. But for now, I see us as having no choice but to head back. We need to go and rest up for a while, lick our wounds, and try to recover from this. ordeal. And we will have to see what happens. Our goal is still going to be to acquire a safe place for us to live. But perhaps now we'll have to think more upon how we're going to acquire that. What were you doing then? The goats have actually turned out to be quite profitable. I think he's going to go and cook the meat, which I'm not against. With so much food, we should save ourselves a decent number of cats at the very least. Try and focus on getting the most valuable goods from the goats. I'll leave Molly here for now so that she can actually attempt to eat whatever remains, I suppose. Well, actually, whilst we're here, let's put down our patience, because they may get back up. Did you just put her in the fire? You fucking idiot. And splint Ori's injuries, will you? You moron. Did you actually put Ori in the fire? Pick her up. Sorry, Swift in the fire. Put down. Well, I'm going to cook up all of this meat. And then we'll sell off all of these goods. And we'll see whereabouts that puts us in terms of money. And if we can buy our first property, our first place to call home. It'll be an interesting one. We splint injuries. Does this help in any way? I have no idea. But yes, I will probably call this the episode. And in the next episode, we'll hopefully come back to everyone feeling much better. No longer lying on the ground unconscious. We will see. Yes, I hope you're enjoying our trip through Kenshi, and are looking forward to the next episode and the next adventure, whatever it may be. Let us hope that it's getting our base and preparing for better times, because I don't think we really want to go facing any more goats for a little while, at least. Third report. Part of an officer's report with the Holy Nation seal. High Lord Paladin. As instructed, we reached the hub under cover of night. We heard voices when we got close to the walls, both female and male, but once past the gates, the voices vanished, and the hub was silent again. Again, they had been sights of movement inside, but after a thorough search, the place was found to be empty. However, it was when I started investigating the bar that I heard sentinels screaming. We looked everywhere but couldn't find him, nor could we find any sight of the fight. Not even a drop of blood. It was as if that damned place itself had swallowed him. We didn't stay any longer and quickly withdrew to the outpost. That place is cursed. The darkness has taken hold of that town, and it must be It must have been this darkness that killed the Shek soldiers and Lucas's hound. I previously reported the position of patrolling Shek scouts, but I know now that the shadows were in fact wraiths. The hub must be torn down and scorched to purify the hill, to cut off the corruption, to cut off corruption spreading. Priest Tailing's notes. High Priest Tailing gives his opinion on the hub's abandonment. Whilst Brother Valor is right on the fact that the hub cannot be held for now, he is mistaken as to the reason why. Neko's power did not increase significantly in the last year. It is Orkan's light that has been wavering for some time now. Our faith is the conduit that allows Orkan's grace to be bestowed upon us. We have let our society fall into decay and debauchery, and none but we are to be blamed. Women act with ignorance, brazenness, children shaming their fathers, men forgetting the rooted tradition of the holy society. It is not dark demonic minions that have been covering the light. It is we. If we are to avoid our lost brother's fate, we must purify ourselves. Only then can we save this world from damnation. High Priest Balloon. As history has shown, the hub cannot be held. Every time we try, we inevitably lose it. Within months. The recent loss at the hands of the Empire was further proof of that. Neko shocked the world and made two entities, entire sections of the southern wall. The southern wall collapsed, and no later than this week, wraiths have appeared and taken one of our holy brothers. As long as Neko's darkness covers the place, we cannot hold it. For too long, we have fought with this false enemy. We must react our attention to the darkness, to the dark demons, first minions. Only by destroying the dark ones can we weather her influence. Bye-bye.